get it out to Nick Lardis, who had their only goal on Thursday. Bedard at the line, slings it across, Teravainen denied by Grubauer right off the hop. 6'8" takes over and headmans the puck. Anton Frondel, a beautiful pass. Mikheyev off the outside of the goalpost. Bertuzzi for the
Chicago, number 91.
Well, here's that chance from Mikheyev through the neutral zone. And a tough one early in on Grubauer. Definitely got a piece of that. See that deflect up. And
Vince Dunn to the outside, taken in by Chandler Stevenson. McMahon with a shot, stick save for Soderblom, and it comes out to center ice. Hassled by Montour. McCann to the point, covering his Matty Beniers. He'll drop it off to Monty. A shot fought off. Soderblom will melt it down. Green's on it. A reset. Korchinski in the high slot. Nazar. He'll dangle on Evans. Sling one. Caught by Grubauer. Renzel now will set him up again to the goal line. Bertuzzi out in front off sticks. Little hack and whack time. Nazar in possession. Teravainen shot sealed off. And Grubauer freezes. The guy who scored the first goal in the history of the Seattle Kraken. Ryan had 2 really good seasons here. He pokes it on goal. Stopped by Grubauer. As Donato tried to power it home. Lardis in back of the goal. Dunn under pressure. Teravainen for Chicago. Crevier with a shot snared by Grubauer and a stoppage. See Alex Vlasic in control of it. Choked off a bit by the captain, Eberle, and out is Bertuzzi. Caught again by Philip Grubauer. He'll hang on. We'll try it this way. There's Ben Myers. Riker Evans. Fisker Molgaard looking for his first NHL goal. A shot fought off by a high stick. Vlasic on McCann. They play on. McCann in back of the goal. Larson, a one-timer stopped by Soderblom, and now to the boards.
Yeah, the magnetic boards are working really well here tonight at Climate Pledge Arena.
Take it all in. The puck is out. On the target, paddle down Grubauer. Set up the big cat. Adam Larson. Matty Beniers again. Cycling along. Brandon Montour. No shooting lane. Larson. Here it comes. Kicked out by Soderblom. And he was beardless at one point when he started. Donato denied by Grubauer. What would that be?
You're going to head down there.
I might. Dunn knocks it down. Grubauer takes care of it. 11 seconds left in the period. But your wonderful husband will be home soon. Now, Kaiser off the draw with a shot swallowed up by Grubauer.
Beauteous by Philip Grubauer. What a pass here by Connor Bedard, and Lardis tries to get elevation up and over the glove, and it doesn't get any better than that by Gruby.
oh, timely stop. You need that.
Get the abacus out, Johnny.
It's always out. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Things to ponder. Now Lardis right in. Whoa! Mercy! What a stop by Philip Grubauer.
I mean, you could see that game creeping in, though. I know they got off to a great start, but the game in Edmonton.
Right.
I'm not into, what people say after.
It's off the stick of Frank Nazar. Catton at the logo. Darting in, Freddie Gaudreau with a shot. Soderblom the save. Fended off by Del Mastro, not out. Del Mastro is on him. Here's Dunn. Wrist shot blocked by Korchinski. It deflects to the point. Jailbreak out of the zone by Landon Slaggert with a shot kicked out by Grubauer, and Dunn got the rebound. Right over his own man there. Now Nazar will get it back for Connor Bedard. He'll draw it away from Chandler Stevenson. See the time left in the Chicago power play. It's advanced in tight. Grubauer shuts it down, and they score. It was powered home as Mikheyev took it on the far side. Teuvo Teravainen took it on the far side right to the house for a power play goal in Chicago.
Well, usually when Teravainen gets down near the goal line, he's going to pass the puck the majority of the time, but nobody went at him. So he eventually took it in there, but how does this puck go in? Does he kick this thing in? No.
No, it just leaks in.
I don't know if he impeded Gruby as well. As I saw the right skate there, that's what I saw, the kind of the dragging of the skate. It looked like the nice play by Schwartz to set up Catton. Didn't get a lot on it, but right idea.
Catton broke it up. Donato with some open ice. Ryan Donato's shot stopped. Clutched by Grubauer. Was off Boisvert, collected by Eberle, and now McCann. Through the middle, Larson. Adam Larson, Matty Beniers. Right on the money. Eberle, a shot off the pipe. Eberle out of the corner.
Vlasic, and right off that near post.
For the Blackhawks. Is flung out by Lindgren. Full flight for here. Chandler Stevenson. Montour. McMahon. How Soderblom.
No idea. He had no idea
No clue
where the
on
puck
it,
was.
but he stopped it. Bobby McMahon with a great look. And Arvid Soderblom came all the way across, recognizing it or not. And it's controlled and dealt back by Mikheyev.
I think Catton's sitting on one. Yeah, the puck is finding him in the offensive zone.
Ilya Mikheyev defers out to Bertuzzi. Mikheyev in tight. Look out. It's overskated. They score. Bertuzzi on the follow-up. His 32nd goal of the season. And Chicago has a 2-0 lead.
Well, at one end, a couple of close calls for the Kraken. And then the play from the eventual goal scorer down to Mikheyev, and then Bertuzzi just gets inside. 3 Kraken defenders in their own zone and chips his puck up and over the glove of Philip Grubauer.
Well, played the original rush well until and then right to Bertuzzi.
It was by Larson. Lardis will chug in. Bedard's shot is stopped by Grubauer.
I mean, literally inside the pad. He had to pull this out with his bare hand. Just somehow, some way, he makes the stop.
He's got it. He'll take it back in his own zone. The pass was in the skates of Riker Evans. Bertuzzi to the slot. Look out. What a stop again. Grubauer, excellent glove save on Frondel.
Tough stop here from Grubauer. Watch this pass. Bertuzzi right to Frondel, but you got a little bit of a moving screen as Alexiak moves at the last second. And a nice stop there on the glove side for Grubauer. Aggressive challenging, getting out to the top of his crease.
And Chicago will cover it well and get it out. 9:20 left in regulation. Kicked along at the line by Tolvanen. He gets it from Matty, takes it in. Tolvanen to the outside of Del Mastro. Schwartz scores! Jaden Schwartz stopped in front of the net. Got his stick on it. And with 9:12 left, the Kraken have cut the lead in half.
Oh, nice play from Tolvanen, breaking up that high flip. Able to go through the neutral zone with speed, throwing it to the net. And Edzo, you talk about stopping and staying at the net front. That's exactly what Schwartz does. Gets his stick down on the ice and able to deflect that, elevate it over that blocker side and bring the Kraken right back in this one.
Hopefully we get another look at that as
Burakovsky comes in. El Mastro done off the boards, cut off by Landon Slaggert. He'll grind for it. Boisvert, Burakovsky, Slaggert, Korchinski, Boisvert! Sasha Boisvert with his first goal in the National Hockey League with 6:52 left. Makes it 3-1.
well, the Kraken get beat off the wall. And what a pass there by Korchinski. He stops it with a skate. Gets it to a stick, and Boisvert goes right between the legs of Philip Grubauer, and the Hawks get their 2-goal lead back.
Schwartz out of the corner. Kakko moves it quickly for Montour. He'll dangle on Green. Hand it off to Schwartz. Schwartz out of the corner. There's Catton. Oh, what a save! They score! It's Kakko on the rebound. After a brilliant save on Berkeley, Catton K-squared in the right spot, and the Kraken are back down by 1.
Excellent work there from Montour. A little drop pass with Schwartz, a little one-on-one. Watch Catton move out, get an excellent opportunity. The save is there, but Capo Caco in the right spot. As you talked about Catton and his opportunities, a great job moving out. He gets the first opportunity, and Capo Caco makes no mistake firing that second chance through.
He was fresh.
Donato
Was at the end of a shift for
by Evans. Nazar's alone. It never got through. Now it does. Grubauer, snow angel. He's got it.
Evans comes back to save the day as this pass ends up going through. Watch off of Larson. Matty Beniers throws it off of Larson, but it's Evans when that puck slides through. We'll get an excellent look here. Beniers off of Larson in through the legs of Grubauer. Frankie Nazar's on his way through, but it's Evans who slides that puck right up against his goaltender, holds it.
Face-off, possessed. Bedard went down. Chicago's got it. Kaiser, lead feed. Mikheyev, empty net. He hits it. Ilya Mikheyev will put it away. 1:12 left. 4-2 Chicago.
Well, you win the face-off here, and Kaiser throws this one off, and lucky for them, it hits the dasher. That goes up into the air, allowing a little more time to skate into it. First, the situation might end up going for ice, and you see this puck pop up nice and high, allowing Mikheyev to go right into that. Dunn not able to get a stick on it, and sends it into the